Good evening and thank you for joining us. We're following up on two people who are recovering from burn wounds after Ocala fire rescue crews responded to an explosion at a Japanese steakhouse. TV 20's Taylor Simpson tells us how one person says the risk is worth the reward at this restaurant.
Some people in the area I spoke to say they're shocked because you don't hear about many incidents like this one. Around 5 p.m. on Thursday, people were inside Edo's Japanese Steakhouse, located in the Market Street of Heathbrook Shopping Center in Ocala, enjoying their food. That's when firefighters got a call about a possible explosion.
4 times in the last month, but we love Edo's. They're so good. They're so respectful. I forget the server's name that we love, but they're so nice, respectful. I'm sure it was an accident.
Fire officials say when they got on scene, they were directed to an open grill where extinguishing powder covered the ground and 2 burned victims were heard.
You didn't know that something happened yesterday going in there. It's a calm environment. It's always so nice in there.
They say the fire happened while dinner was being prepared. An employee and a patron were burned and were taken to UF Health Shands. The steakhouse decided to still open today, and Lindsay says she's already thinking about her next visit.
I don't think I'm going to come back here probably next week, so I don't think it's going to deter me. I really like them, but, there's risks and rewards and everything, and their sushi's very rewarding to me, so I'll probably come back here.
Inspection reports show over the past 7 years, the restaurant had violations for raw food over ready-to-eat food and other basic violations. We asked the manager for an interview, but they gave us no comment. In Ocala, Taylor Simpson, TV 20 News.
University of Florida